Talking about the weather, we did have some strong to severe thunderstorms roll through the Carolinas today, and that looks to be the case for the next couple of days. I'm going to toss it to Chris Jackson, who will give you the latest for the Midlands and upstate of South Carolina. Chris?
Yes, Scotty. So today across the Midlands, we got a few pop-up thunderstorms early this afternoon, and at the airport, we got up to 94 degrees today before that thunderstorm came and ruined the show. But we got 0.6 of inch of rain recorded at Columbia Metro today, and going for a low tonight, probably around 71, 72 degrees. Maybe some of this clouds keep us a little warmer. And tomorrow, again in the low to really 92, 93 degrees range. And over the next few days with a trough position off to our west, rain chances are going to be pretty likely with afternoon storms each day, 50 to 70%. Take your pick from Thursday through Saturday. And then rain chances diminished by Sunday, maybe down to about 30% or so. But there's something worth noting. The WPC, the Weather Prediction Center, for tomorrow and Friday has the upstate tomorrow under a marginal risk for flash flooding, and on Friday has most of South Carolina outside of the Low Country under a marginal risk for flash flooding. And this is just going to be thanks to basically this slow storm motion that we encounter in the summertime. We could see rainfall rates in 2 to 2.25 inch per hour ballpark-ish, and most of the flash flood guidance is around 2 to 2.5 inches, depending on your location. So it's something to watch. But for the next few days, just be prepared for the afternoon thunderstorms, and especially some heavier rainfall with possible flash flood. And kick it back to you, Scotty.
All right, thank you for that, Chris. We'll toss it down to Jared Smith, who is in Charleston, South Carolina. Jared, how's the weather looking for the Low Country?
All good things must come to an end. And one of those good things was the beautiful weather we've had over the last week. It just low humidity, like you couldn't believe it. Like you couldn't believe it was July. But yes, August is going to feel like August. We have a nice little slug of tropical moisture that's going to move through over the next couple days. It's going to be a bit rainy at times. Highs topping around about low 90s. Heat indices not getting too far out of whack because thunderstorms will initiate and rain on some of you, and some of you will not see it every day, and then some people will see it. It's summer. I mean, it's still summer, and so we got a few days of that, and then pretty quiet. We're going to watch the tropics a little bit, just keep an eye on things, but, just to make sure that nothing misbehaves, but nothing too concerning there. And king tides continue this week, so we'll have tidal flooding possible every night through the next few days as we get around this black moon.
And Jared, I was surprised to see the GFS out that late. Normally when we see tropical systems, it's always bullseye on Charleston. So at least GFS right now doesn't think that's the case. So that's good news for you all, or maybe it's not, because
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, all this it's that we're getting to that time of year. We're starting to get into the peak of the season, and so August 1, great checkpoint time. Take a look at your hurricane kit. Take a look at your insurance. Take a look at all those things, because while it's been quiet, and we love quiet, it keeps all of our reserves of various anti-anxiety tools for all of us meteorologists. That's a good thing, but don't let that lure you into complacency. The season can just go off like that. We saw that in 2017. We saw that in 2018. So the easiest thing to do, just make sure you're ready now. Nobody's out running around getting bread and milk. Plenty of bread, plenty of milk, plenty of supplies out there for you. So build your kit now, and hopefully nothing happens. But if it does, be glad you did.
Definitely so. And speaking of North Carolina, the weather up here, kind of carbon copy of what Chris and Jared were talking about. We're seeing that trough off. So we're going to expect to see showers and thunderstorms at least through Saturday. Like Chris was mentioning, there is a marginal risk of some excessive rainfall in North Carolina both on Thursday and Friday. So watch the potential for some flooding. These showers are really slow moving. We've seen it tonight with Greensboro. I want to give you an update about Greensboro in just a second, but slow moving thunderstorms could create torrential rainfall, vivid lightning, gusty winds. We could even see a few storms produce hail today, and we could see that for the next few days as we continue to monitor these storms that move